10 seconds, you won't believe what's gonna happen.
What happened to you? Got my ass kicked.
Hello and welcome to Premier Scene. I'm Claire Bueno, and what a treat we've got for you this evening, because action legends Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren and Jason Statham team up with the Force Select Foundation for the premiere event of The Expendables.
Got the 4 on the left.
Why don't you take the 2 on the right and leave the rest?
You're not that fast anymore.
Oh, here we go.
The only thing faster is...
Light.
Exactly.
Earlier on at the press conference today, we were able to get the answer to a few questions. The first of which is, what is it like to make an action movie of this size?
It's a lot of pressure, because sometimes you come in with a film and you know you got a major turkey and it's not even Thanksgiving. It's bad. But this time you say, this is the other end of it, where there's a great expectancy. And you go, geez, I didn't even expect this when we started making it. So you begin to say, oh, God, is this going to live up to its ideals? So it's kind of complex. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
And Dolph and Jason, what about the level of expectation for you two and that sort of responsibility?
Well, it's all on Sly, I'm afraid.
There we go, right away. Just deflect the Sly. Yeah. What were you going to say, Sly?
No, I mean, that's why you choose to work with people that know what they're doing. I mean, a lot of the time we get not such a luxury in that choice.
Then you better go with Christopher Nolan, pal. I'm just guessing my way through.
I'm afraid of saying anything here. It's like fighting in the world championships instead of a regional championship in sports, I guess. And this movie is like the world class, the best of all times, and you just feel like you want to live up to it.
One thing you need to know is the job's real and the money's real. Give this job to my friend here. He loves playing in the jungle, right? Right. It's his problem.
I won't wear a flowery shirt, no. No, I mean, it's all part of the cause. I mean, the good thing about the way movies get made when Sly's in control is that he shoots a lot of the stunts in the camera. And a lot of the action directors of today tend to rely on, you know, the movie as a visual, and it becomes very boring because it's a lot of CG and people don't really care too much about it. So when you're doing an action movie that requires, you know, real men doing real action, so it's an opportunity to do that, and that's all we're looking for. We can't wait to get stuck in and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll add to that, because the films that I have done with Jet have been very like science fiction based. And this is why this one works, especially for me, is because it harks back to the old school action movies that basically are the ones that I'm interested in doing. Was that the contact?
Follow me, please. People who fight back are killed. Now you have a dying place. Maybe you can help.
I don't think so. Sorry, I'd leave. What's wrong with this picture?
Everything.
When I could ever afford Bruce and Arnold, it's like the whole budget of the movie. God, Dave, let me see, I'm a governor, had another. No. It's amazing. You know, he's a lot of money, but well worth it. I mean, seriously, 100 pounds a week. It's unbelievable. Plus free fax paper. No, you're absolutely right. It would have been totally impossible. That's one of the reasons they didn't do it, because everybody back then wanted their price. Things are changing. I mean, prices are dropping drastically. You're lucky to get work. And so literally people that were getting, let's say 10 million, now they're down to 2, and they're going, thank you. But this was all favors. This was done with really low budget. Some of these guys literally almost work for nothing, meaning me. It's just the way it is. So maybe it's come to fruition that it's never could have been done back then, that's all. I certainly couldn't have gotten Arnold Bruce back then, not a chance, never. Just too expensive and too busy. We don't have the manpower, the firepower, we'd be dead in the water.
Ray, they got a small army. What do we got? 4.5 men.
That's so funny.
Jason, what was it like acting with the heroes that you grew up watching?
Well, it's
He was bored.
he's a bit of a bully, actually. He carries a big stick around and starts, you know, ordering tea and coffee. And it's not as
Tell the truth, Jason, it was a pain in the ass.
it's you know, it's a situation that you get to know the real man behind the camera. It's not the filmmaker anymore. It's a regular guy, and I think to me that was the best part about working with Sly, was getting to know him as a person, and and there's no substitute for that.
Did you have to pinch yourself?
You can do that, yeah.
You know, it's not easy being your friend.
We will kill this American disease.
I promised myself I'm gonna die for something that counts.
People live through terrible times, but you must believe you can survive.
No, I think both are cool. You know, they're different. One is easier than the other. In front of the camera is easier, and behind is more challenging, but it's more work. So it's fun to do both.
You know, contrary to the way he looks, he's really smart. Of the whole group, seriously. I mean, this guy, he's like this beautiful guy, 6'5", Viking guy, 21 inches, 29-inch waist. I'm going, he's got to be a moron. And then I find out, like, MIT graduate, chemical engineering, Fulbright scholar. I'm like, are you serious? Him? Like, can you imagine him in a lab with test tubes going, yes, I will cure this rat of something. That's why I quit. I just don't see it. So, like, it's amazing. Look at the transformation. It's unbelievable. He went from scientist to savage. It's
For those of you that love your 80s action movie, you won't be disappointed, and the crowds are going absolutely wild behind me for Sylvester Stallone. I've had enough excitement for one day. I'm Claire Bueno, signing out for Premier Scene.